Hi, I'm Tony Flynn. I'm an Irish tour operator. My company is called Ask for Africa. I specialise in Southern Africa as a destination, but more predominantly so, I'm here to, I suppose, go back with the teachings of KwaZulu Natal, which is my favourite province and which is totally misunderstood in the Irish market. And I believe we're in a position to now, in KwaZulu Natal, deliver the perfect destination. In their advertising performance, they come out with an ad which calls itself 8 destinations in one. And it absolutely is. I've developed a self-drive holiday. It's a 12-night self-drive holiday in KwaZulu Natal, in the province alone, going nowhere else. And it covers the city of Durban using Quarters Hotel. It uses the Midlands Meander using Fordoon, a custom-built 5-star spa. Cathedral Peak, which is the Drakensberg World Heritage Site. East St. Luana Lodge in the battlefields, which doesn't have to need explaining. It's the culture and history of the core Zulu people. Ghost Mountain Inn, the only water-based safari in Africa. Amakosi for the perfect game viewing experience, Big 5. Never guaranteed, but they are there. So you've got the whole thing wrapped up in 12 nights, done, off you go home with a wonderful list and set of experiences that you will not get in the Cape, that you will not get anywhere else in South Africa. Well, I think from a cultural perspective, definitely in the whole of South Africa, you will not receive cultural history that you receive in Natal. Basically, don't forget, the Zulus are a very proud nation. They are their own kingdom within the province of KwaZulu Natal. They are so kind, so caring, so welcoming. They're not work shy, and they're incredibly beautiful people. With that in mind, they work and balance their lives perfectly with the Caucasian KwaZulu Natal people who are equally incredibly calm, relaxed, straight up, don't do a lot of performance building, as I call it, that you receive in the Cape, and generally mix beautifully with the Indian population, which in fact is the biggest Indian population outside of India. So culturally and historically, I don't think anything more needs to be said. Well, I would spend probably 70% of my time correcting misconceptions. And there are 2 words in the English language about South Africa that scare the daylights out of people. One is Johannesburg, and 2 is the word Zulu. I correct both of them easily. Insofar as, you know, in Dublin, I would say to an Irish person, would you go around Dublin late at night on your own without being careful of where you were going? And the answer would be no. But then why would you do it in Johannesburg? There are some wonderful parts of Johannesburg. Some of the best nights out that both I can remember and can't remember were in Johannesburg. You know, with regard to the Zulus, I've just explained about the Zulu people, how fantastic they are. But because of history and because of the movie Zulu that Michael Caine made, the assumption is that they're savages. You know, hey, you know, coming from Ireland, that's a little rich. When we could look at the history that we've had to endure in our lifetime, and we got through it. So surely, you know, people should expect that the Zulus get through it just as well. So it's a matter of correcting misconceptions. If you don't take the time and the effort to do this, people will always harbour these misconceptions. And as we all know, bad news travels, good news you've got to pay for.